students. So student, in this video of article we are going to learn about our topic number 10, how to apply primary key. So let's move on. How to apply primary key. So it's final, and we know about the primary key. In the previous videos of the properties of the table we have discussed about that. But if we say that we have to apply the primary key on the field, then how we can apply it? So first of all, read about the primary key, that what is the primary key, what is the meaning of the primary key. So primary key is a reserved keyword that will use in one or more than one field in the existing table. So we can say that primary key is a reserved keyword in oracles. So it will use in one or more than one field in the existing table. Okay. So as we know that primary key is basically used for uniquely identify the records. So it has a unique values in it, and with this uniqueness we can define the record, we can identify the record. So this is what the meaning of primary key. In the videos of the properties of the table we have read about these things, that about the primary key, foreign key, and the integrity rules. So let's move on that how to apply the primary key. So there are two methods, we can say two methods to apply the primary key on the columns on the table. So look at this. First method says us that you have to use the column name in it, column name which is not the reserved word. You can specify your column name. Data type is the reserved keyword. So data type, here data type can be character, and where character that it can be number, it can be log, it can be anything like that. Data types, we have studied about the data type in the videos of data type, and here you should use the size of the data types, and the use of the primary key, that is the reserved keyword. So this is the syntax of applying the primary key on the column name, on the column, certain column. So this column may be employee ID, may be student ID. So here I am using for the student ID, I am applying primary key on the student ID having column name. For example, suppose student ID here, whose data type is n by 2 and whose size is 10, and I am using the primary key. I have specified the primary key here, using the reserved keyword, that is primary key. So this column will now have a primary key on it. So this is how we can apply primary key on the columns, and columns means that it should be in the table. So this is how we can apply primary key on the table. Next method is use primary key, which is the reserved keyword. Then you have to open the parenthesis, then column name 1, column name 2, and column name n. So in this method you have to use the primary key only, which is the reserved keyword, then parenthesis open. So column name might be the EID, employee ID, column name 2 might be S name or anything like that. So this is how we can apply primary key on the table or the columns. So this will give you the idea that how to apply primary key. So this is the two method that we will approach in creating primary key, in applying primary key on the table. So the main important thing about the primary key is that it doesn't accept null value. Means the column name which has the primary key must have a value in it, and it does not accept the null value. So this is what the main point about the primary key. So thanks for watching. Dhanyavad.